Hey everyone, it's Lisa. Welcome back to another deep dive episode. Grab your coffee, grab your blanket, because today we're going into a topic that has taken over social media like a wildfire. And honestly, I didn't expect it to be this intense. But the deeper I looked, the more I understood why people can't stop talking about it. We're diving into the question that everyone keeps whispering, arguing, joking about, analyzing frame by frame. Is the Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce relationship real? Or is it a giant PR performance dressed up as a love story? And listen, I'm not here to attack anyone. I'm not here to say this is fake or this is real. I'm just here to talk about what millions of people have already noticed, because the social media commentary around this couple is honestly one of the wildest pop culture discussions I've seen in years. So let's break it down slowly, deeply, with tea, humor, and a little bit of psychology, because oh my God, the internet did not hold back. The first red flag everyone saw, the body language. So the number one thing people keep pointing out, aggressively, passionately, is the body language. And not just one moment, not two, literally dozens of clips, photos, paparazzi shots, game day interactions. The pattern people notice is this. Taylor leans in, Travis leans out. She moves toward him, he shifts away. She stretches her body to close the gap. He widens the gap. There were so many comments saying things like, he looks like a polite hostage, or he's leaning away like she's contagious, or the most brutal one, she's horizontal, he's vertical. That's the whole relationship. And honestly, when you watch the clips back, it's kind of impossible not to see it. Taylor looks eager, excited, expressive, touchy, in love. Travis looks stiff, slightly uncomfortable, or overly controlled, like someone trying to play a part that doesn't come naturally. This doesn't mean he hates her, but it means something isn't aligning. And social media instantly picked up on that mismatch. People think she loves the fantasy, not the man. There's this huge wave of people saying Taylor is more in love with the idea of the relationship than with Travis himself. The fantasy, the storyline. Miss Americana finally finds her Mr. All-American. It's a perfect cinematic setup. It sells, it trends, it photographs beautifully. One social media take said it perfectly. She doesn't like him. She likes what the world sees when they look at them. Whew. But you can kind of see where that idea comes from. After years of intense heartbreaks, public breakups, storytelling through music, and the pressure of being 35 with no engagement behind her, Taylor might be chasing a dream she's been singing about since she was 18. A fairy tale ending, a big, strong hero, a stable masculine presence after years of artsy, moody, fragile British men. But if the fantasy is what she loves, then the man becomes secondary, and that creates an emotional imbalance. People think he likes the attention more than the relationship. On the flip side, there's a massive wave of comments saying Travis is there for the spotlight, not the soul connection. And it's not surprising. His jersey sales skyrocketed. The NFL gained millions of new viewers. He became mainstream famous. Suddenly, everyone knows his name, not just sports fans. Some people argue he didn't expect Taylor to actually get this invested. He thought it would be casual, fun, good PR, maybe a few headlines. But suddenly, the cameras are everywhere. He has to act differently. He has to perform the boyfriend role. There are even comments saying he brought her into his life for clout, but didn't expect her to genuinely fall for him. And then the dynamic gets awkward, because now he is overwhelmed and she is emotionally all in. That imbalance is where many social media theories are born.
The anxious attachment energy theory. This one is huge. People describe Taylor's recent behavior as overly affectionate, overly expressive, overly eager, overly attached. constantly trying to pull him in, while Travis seems withdrawn, stiff, distracted, mentally elsewhere, emotionally uninvested. Some even say this relationship is triggering her deepest insecurities, the fear of being unloved, unwanted, unchosen. And that's why she's leaning in so hard, because she wants this fantasy to work so badly. But if the relationship is rooted in anxiety, not compatibility, everything feels forced, including the smiles, including the poses, including the chemistry. The dinner scene that broke the internet. There's a photo that everyone keeps bringing up. Taylor and Travis at a small, awkward dinner table, sitting across from each other, surrounded by candles. People said, "Why does he look like he wants to go home? Why does she look like she's trying to impress a man who doesn't care? This looks like a staged bachelor date. This picture makes me physically uncomfortable." And honestly, there is something off. Not romantic, not intimate, more like two coworkers forced into a team building activity. The setting looked romantic, the energy looked dead. The PR relationship theory. This is where things get intense. Huge numbers of people believe this relationship is a mutually beneficial PR deal. Not necessarily fake feelings, but feelings that grew on top of a media strategy. Because the timing was perfect for both careers, the exposure benefits both sides financially, major brands profit from this pairing, the NFL profits, the media profits. Her team gains a new narrative. His team increases relevance. The sudden public visibility feels scripted. People also point out they don't live together. Their interactions feel unnatural. Their personalities clash. Their chemistry is inconsistent. Their emotional availability is mismatched. It's like a beautiful painting, but if you look close, you see the brushstrokes are rushed.
The X factors. Why people think she's panicking. Another recurring theme on social media is the belief that Taylor is emotionally wounded after her last breakups, especially Joe and Maddie. Some say, she thought Joe was the one. When that failed, she lost her foundation. Maddie was a disaster. After that, she just wanted stability. She's 35. Her team wants her to appear mature, settled, evolving. And so marrying a football star, a masculine, traditional, all-American archetype, is PR gold. It makes her look grounded, grown-up, emotionally stable, ready for the next chapter, capable of commitment. But if the internal connection isn't real, the performance becomes harder to maintain. Here's my honest take, and I say this with love, not judgment. I don't believe this relationship is 100% fake. But I also don't believe it's 100% real. It feels like 30% real attraction, 20% emotional projection, 20% business strategy, 20% media pressure, 10% pure fantasy. And the problem is, fantasy does not hold a relationship together. PR does not hold a relationship together. Desperation does not hold a relationship together. Love does. And I don't see love here. I see a story she wants, a spotlight he enjoys, a narrative the world eats up. But the actual connection, it feels thin, forced, fragile. Like two people playing roles they thought would be fun at first until the script became exhausting. And honestly, that's why the internet can't stop talking about it. Because deep down, everyone senses that something isn't adding up. And humans love trying to decode a mystery, especially when the mystery comes dressed in sequins and NFL jerseys.